Hey guys, how are you? In this video, we will be discussing the new model released by OpenAI. This one, OpenAI O1 preview. Now, is it worth it or not, or is it just another useless model? This is what we'll try to come up with, right? So this is the homepage. I'll put all the links in the chat window so that you can also yourself read through it. I'll just give you my perspective here, right? So it explains what it does, how is it cool, right? And it has two versions, preview and mini. Mini is the cheaper one, right? Now you should actually use it or not, or the main logic here is that what is the main cool thing about it, right? So the main thing is this. It does some kind of reasoning. What is reasoning? So in older models, you ask them something, they think about it and give you a response. In this particular model, it is gonna think again and again. Like for example, I'm gonna ask it, what is 1 plus 2, right? Just an easy example, right? So it will take the response or think about it. Okay, is it 3? After thinking, is it 3? It is going to think once again just to make sure. So it will do many reasoning steps, a lot of thinking before responding. So that is the cool thing about it. But since it is thinking, the response will be a little slower. So the main thing here is you cannot use it in apps. Now, what I mean with that is this. See, if you are thinking, okay, thinking in the sense you are trying to come up with a new concept. For example, let's say you want to build a game and you are asking the model, help me build this game, right? That's a use case where you might want to use it. But if you have a very simple use case, for example, check this resume, is this good or not? Again and again, you are doing multiple API calls to the model. That's not where I'll specifically recommend you, right? So that's one thing. Another thing here is, again, yes, up on the benchmarks, it has done good. So if we see the benchmarks that, like for example, in this PhD level science questions, we can see it is performing better than GPT-4o. Of course, it will perform better. It's thinking, right? So again, here in code forces also it is doing much better. But again, as I said, the use case is a little different here. So if you're thinking from an app perspective that you'll do API calls here, maybe you shouldn't, because if you even look at the pricing here, you can see it's around $60 per million tokens. Way too much if you compare with the other models. So for the apps, I don't suggest it. But yes, if you are doing your own thinking, your own stuff where you think that, hey, what should I do? You want someone to help you to do some stuff. That's where this can be used. Now, the next part is again, even they here have shown different cases from GPT 3.5 till today. They are making snake games using these models. And so here also they explain you how you can build the same, right? So this is where this is all about it, right? Now, the main question here is that who am I to say, right? You yourself should try this model, but the main thing is only if you are on tier 5, then you can use it. What do you mean by tier 5? That means you have at least spent, I think, plus $1,000 in order to access this particular model. Now, in the next video, now this was the overview, okay? In the next video, we will practically call this API and try to get the responses, right? That will be the second part, that how can we call it in Python? And that is what we will do next. Cool. If you have any questions, you can let me know. And otherwise, that's all. If you like it, you can subscribe. Thanks.